Thank you. Thank you very much. I always tell David it wasn't like I was born in a log cabin or anything. We did buy one, though, when we came into some money. We had a lot of fun with it. Let me start off tonight by introducing my wife, Sue. Give him a wave. I have her daughter, Hillary, back there in the crowd. Hillary, give him a wave. Son Tommy and his wife Sarah and their children Eric, Travis, and Becca. My daughter Shelley and her husband Gant Lamberts and son Alex. And there's Dina and Keith Cunningham, and their son Jared is here with us tonight. My daughter Jane couldn't make it. She did call and said she's proud of me, and I'm proud of her. She's having finals tomorrow at Duke and thought they were more important, so I probably agree. I want to thank all of you that traveled so far and tonight. Honor me with your presence here. Tony LaRussa, great friend, coach of St. Louis Cardinals, came a long way. 2011 world champion. I still get chills down here, and I think of Game 6. You're just the greatest coach ever. Dick Strong is there with him. Dick was a very good friend of Tony's. Lucky for me, introduced us. We have some great people here from North Dakota. Ronnie Offit is here with us, and a large contingent from North Dakota. I love North Dakota for a lot of reasons. The Bakken's up there. Ronnie, he received this year's highest honor up there in North Dakota, and congratulations, Ronnie. He's the largest John Deere dealer in the world and the largest potato grower in the world. Also want to thank Joe Winkler and the Complete Services board directors coming here from Houston tonight. It's good to be with y'all. I know that, we're going into another large venture with Superior, and, my loss is going to be not working with you guys every day, so it's my loss. I'm going to miss that. And then I want to thank the Oklahoma Hall of Fame Foundation Selection Committee. It is a profound honor for me, and I'm humbled to be here tonight with this year's slate of inductees and, of course, the 500 great Oklahomans that precede us. Tonight is truly a night for reflection and thankfulness. But most of all, I think the timing of this selection is made even more special for me. I did come from a very large family, and tonight with us here, we have one sister and one brother that's left. My sister, Fanny Holder from Lexington, Oklahoma, is with us, and we just celebrated her 86th birthday this last August. And my brother Lonnie is also here with us from Eugene, Oregon. I can just say that without any siblings being here, they experienced what we did growing up. My sister, of course, went through the hardship years of the Great Depression, and my brother was out there bent low pulling cotton for 2 cents a pound. If you worked real hard and dug right in, you'd get about 400 pounds a day, Frank, and that was about $8. So that was real good. So tonight, together, the three of us celebrate life and the victory of mankind over abject poverty that we grew up in. Although I prefer not to talk about myself in moments like this, I think it's only natural to look back on what shaped our lives. And certainly my parents is the first thing that come into mind. They instill into each one of us the guiding principles that we live by. And certainly I've lived by those, and it allowed me to become a principle-centered person. They gave me the work ethic, the persistence and tenacity that served me so well. They sacrificed so much for me. And then David mentioned education. Yeah, I'm fond of education. I think if it hadn't been for education, I wouldn't be here tonight. I would still be down in poverty for sure. And the teachers, that meant so much to me along the way, Jim Hunter and Chelsea Burkett and all the people there at Lexington. and then Alan Baharlu, that taught me my skills in geology. I owe everything I am to them. And also those early mentors that took time to teach me about their experiences, Joe, out in the field, what they had been through, and taught me the business. Some people kind of marvel where I started, and I said, no, that's a good deal. I started with a 32-barrel bobtail truck cleaning out the bottoms of oil field tanks. You start there, and there's no way to go but up. And then there's all my employees along the way, Ron Boyd and Les Wald and all the people that run those service companies that we built up. Thank you very much for making it happen 24/7 out there. And then the Continental employees. I have to thank them. My hat's off to you, to find the great fields that we found. Jack Stark is a great explorationist. I didn't find those. It was our staff. They say I have ESP. Well, that's our exploration staff and our president. They found all that. I just was there kind of for the ride. But along the way, sometimes we feel like there's almost divine intervention a little bit. Somebody called it luck, and maybe it was. But I was almost driven by just a surreal sense of urgency along the way, and I still am. There's a need to be maybe at a certain point, at a certain time, at a critical juncture in my life, somewhere down the road, that I knew nothing about at the time. It was unbeknownst to me, but I'm still driven by that. But maybe it was a chance to do something good in the world, and I'm looking forward to that. God has his own timing, and it's not meant to be understood by us. He sees the big picture, and we just get the 13-inch view. It's all we get. So life is about winning. I think it's winning over hunger and poverty, ignorance, setting a course to achieve a degree of financial success, perhaps, with dignity and pride, and be able to contribute to society and give back. And we certainly want to do that. Sue and I have signed a giving pledge and want to give back. With great wealth, of course, comes great responsibility, and our family has chosen to give it back for the betterment of mankind. We're looking forward to that. Perhaps we can find a cure for diabetes and help education, and no telling what other things that could be out there for us. We look forward to doing those. But I think I want my legacy to serve as an example to those young people who have nothing, aspire to greater achievements, because it can still be done here in America. Free enterprise and capitalism does work, and you can get there if you try hard. In closing, I have a small plaque in my home about giving, and it reads, "What I am is my gift from God. What I become is my gift to God." And God gave me the wonderful gift of life. My goal is to give something back just as great, and I thank God for all the opportunities and protection he has given me. Thank you very much.